Yo, what's up guys, we are the Produce School and this is our brand new pack called Destination.
We teamed up with Evolution of Sounds aka Zenworld and we created a stamped style sample pack. The sample pack contains project files for FL Studio and for Ableton Live, a sample pack with drums, synths, bass shots and much more, also vocals which you can use in your productions.
The pack also contains over 120 presets for Serum, with some really dope ones that you've never heard before. If you want to check out the pack yourself, then make sure to go to the link in the description or check out the link over here. And it's always nice to see you guys supporting the pack and appreciate our work.
Let's start off by listening to a preview of the project files.
So that was it for the preview of the project files that are in the pack. Let's take a look at some of the presets for Serum now. There's a total of 120 presets in there, including basses, leads, plugs, pads and much more, and some really unique sounds. Let's start off with some basses, and this first bass is called Cyber Future. And we also made sure for every preset that there are macros, so you can change the sound and make them a little bit more unique. For this one you can change the speed or add a little bit more higher pitch. By the way, I'm just picking out my favorite presets that are in the pack because I won't show you all 122. And if you want to see some more previews, then go to theproduceschool.com where we have some more previews on the site. Bass drum is really nice. It has some nice attack and it sounds like this. And you can make this bass a little bit more wider with macro 3, which is linked to the delay over here. And it sounds like this then. As you can hear, it puts more to the sides of your speakers. Bass El Monstro is a really nice Reese bass with some nice kind of vocal formant shifting thing going on. And it sounds like this. Bass Knifer is really nice and it has a 7 note in there and it sounds like this. Bass Mega Brass of That is one of my favorite basses in the pack. It was inspired by Shifting Gears, which is a track that was released on Stamped Records, and it sounds like this. That were some basses. Let's move on to some of the leads from the pack. We went really crazy for some ones, and this first one is called Festo and sounds like this. Lead Elephant is a really dope one which you can use for steps. I think we used this one in the second project file and it's really dope and sounds like this. Lead Put a Ring on It is a ring modulated sound which sounds like this. And with the macros you can change up the sound again. Let's check out the first one. Lead reverse chord is super unique and it sounds like this. Lead warp speed has a pitch glide in it, and if you hold the note for long enough it glides down, which sounds like this. But you can also use this just as a supersaw lead. Let's move on to a few pads. This first pad is called Time to Rock and it's I think one of the most original presets in this pack. Zenworld made this one and it sounds like this. Pad Omni works really well for chords and it's a repeating / rolling chord synth which sounds like this. And here are some plugs. This plug is called Atari and it was inspired by the track NASA from Sesco and Todd Helder and sounds like this. Plug Call Me When the Beat Drops is really nice. We use this one in project file 1 and sounds like this. This next plug is similar to the one I just showed you. It also has a really nice attack and especially for these kind of bass house / big room tracks it will work really well. And now I'm on to the last preset I'm going to show you. It's called I Don't Even Know and you can use this as a lead sound or a bass sound as the description says. So if you go lower in octaves then it will sound like a bass like this. But you can also go higher and then it sounds like a lead. So that was it for the presets. If you want to see more about the presets, then make sure to check out the video by Zenworld. I will also leave a link in the description for that one.
Destination also includes a sample pack and I will now take you through all the samples. First of all we have 20 bass shots and you can use them on top of your bass or use them as your bass alone. And I will preview some of the sounds for you. We also have drum loops, 5 clap loops and 10 normal drum loops. They are a good starting point when you want to start a track. Here are what some of them sound like. Then for the drums we have claps. We've got 10 crashes. The pack contains 30 heads in total, 15 closed hi-hats and 15 open hi-hats. We have 15 kicks in the pack and they sound like this. The kicks are key labeled, so if your bass is in, for example, G, you can go on and utilize a kick that's also in G, so it will sound in key. We have 30 percussions, which are really important to fill up space in your track and to make it a little bit more interesting. And we got 15 toms, which are really important in the stem style. They get used a lot on top of a bass to get a little groove in your track. They sound like this. The pack contains 10 long snare fills, which you can use in your build-ups. And we got some short drum fills as well, which you can use in parts that have a transition or just before a drop. Just do whatever you want with it. Then for the FX section, we have lots of ambiances. For example, a siren. "15 impacts as well. We've got uplifters, short uplifters and also long uplifters. We've got 15 grooves, which help basically to get a groove in your track. We also have some crazy reese fills in it. You hear those a lot in stamped style nowadays. And we are pretty happy with the end result of these ones. So they sound like this, for example. Then we have some synth shots, which are really cool to utilize as well. You can use them to play your melody, or you can just use them as step. I will show you how some of them sound right now. Then last but not least, we got some vocals in it. Actually a whole bunch of vocals. We recorded them ourselves and Zenworld did a lot of them. We then did some processing and now they are pretty cool to use in your own track. And you won't get problems with copyright and stuff. They're completely royalty free. So I will take you through some of the vocals.
I'm about to like the shit. Bass drop. Balance. Can you dig that shit? Drop that fucking bass down low. Let's go.
We've also got MIDI files in it. If you want to listen to them, you can go to the destination product page on our website. They can help you to get some inspiration if you're stuck or if you just want something to start with. We already showed you guys the project files, but just to make it clear, we have project files for Ableton Live as well for FL Studio 20. So if you're using Ableton, this pack is also fully compatible. So that was it for the sample pack part of Destination. I hope you guys liked it as much as we do. We really put a lot of work in it and we are really happy with the end result of all the samples. If you want a chance to win the pack, go over to our Instagram where we will be doing a giveaway on this pack. Once again, if you want to check out the pack yourself, go to the link in the description. For now, we want to thank you guys for watching and we see you guys next time.